What's going on, everyone? Today we got some video game news to talk about, so let's just get straight into the video. So, starting off, Tears of the Kingdom is coming out in 3 weeks from now, which is really awesome. This game was in development for like 4 years, so now that it's coming out, it's gonna be a banger. Anyways, talking about the pre-order bonuses, did you get your pre-order? Okay, leave that in the comments. If you didn't get your pre-order yet, there's a lot of good places that you can get your game from. Like, there's different pre-order bonuses and things. So, just check that out if you wanted to get something like that. Anyways, going on to Pokemon Scarlet and Violet. There is the second tournament of like the world tournament or something. Anyways, there's a second one. You could still get the Pokeball backpack if you didn't get that yet. You might be able to still sign up for it. If you can't, well, that there might be a third one because who ends it on 2? Anyways, there's probably going to be a third one. And Pokemon Home for Scarlet and Violet, it's either like out this weekend maybe, or at the end of the month, because I can't see it come out after Breath of the Wild 2, because don't they want to get people hyped for Breath of the Wild 2? Because it makes sense. Like, why would you release this game's already 6 months old? 6 months already. Wow, time flies. Anyways, this game's 6 months old, and why would they release the update for Pokemon Home when Tears of the Kingdom's already out? So, like, yeah, I bet it's gonna come out at the end of the month or this weekend. So, you can get all your Pokemon moved into Pokemon Home, and you could just, if you wanted to, get all 1,000 so Pokemon before the DLC, go for it. Scarlet and Violet is a good place to do that. There's loads of different Pokemon and things to do in that game. Next up, we're going to talk about the Switch Online. So, the online, it's been seeming that you're not able to play games, or the servers keep crashing on me. I don't know if that's just me, but every time I use this service, like, it was working fine like a few days ago, but now when I went onto it, I couldn't play game. I came to like start, and it was just weird. I don't know, because the start button works perfectly fine, but if you have problems with that, just check that out. Like, bet I had an update. I probably didn't do the update, and it actually started working after that. So, if you have an update, just look for that if you have that problem. So, then we got more news about the Nintendo Switch 2, but I wouldn't get hyped for it just yet, because it seems like in Nintendo's plans, because Nintendo doesn't have anything after like or after Pikmin 4 in July. Yeah, Nintendo doesn't have anything planned, so maybe they will be making another Nintendo console, because it lines up with what they did in the past. So you got your final years or so, and you just they add a few games, and then they're like, okay, we're done, we gotta go and do this or add whatever to like things. Or maybe they'll just make a Switch Pro, because the Switch is selling really good. Like, it sells like over 10 million consoles or so, maybe 6 million per year, and that's phenomenal. This console is amazing. So yeah, if you weren't sure about if you could get should get a Switch OLED now, or you should wait until the Switch 2. Well, I think that, so if you have a first generation Switch, you might want to upgrade for Tears of the Kingdom. Yeah, you might want to, but it's your call. But if you wanted to wait for the Pro or the Switch 2 or whatever, like, they didn't announce anything yet, so you could be waiting a while. Maybe next year or year after that. Then the Switch can be like 8 years old. Whatever, just do what you want, but the Tears of the Kingdom Switch, if you're in the Zelda, that is a really good option of a Nintendo Switch if you're looking to upgrade. You might still be able to find the Pokemon one if you wanted to get that, or the Splatoon 3 Switch OLED. But if you didn't want an OLED and you're like, I just want to get another like regular Switch, well, there's this Mario bundle that you could get, and you could just, get a game. Yeah, I believe you get a pick in between Super Mario Deluxe, Deluxe, Super Mario Odyssey, and Maker. Yeah. Anyways, you can pick in between those games or so. Anyways, Nintendo is being very secretive. So I think that we could be getting Super Mario or some new game at the end of the year, because there's nothing, like I said before, there's nothing lining up at the end of the year. After Pikmin 4, that's done. Like, there's no good games coming out, like a AAA title. So I don't think there's going to be a Pokemon game this year because of the DLC, and there's definitely not going to be another Zelda game. After Tears of the Kingdom, they're probably not going to release, like, there was rumors about Wind Waker or Twilight Princess. They're probably not going to release that. So it could be the Switch 2, or that's it. Like, that's the end of the Switch category lineup. Or maybe they're gonna make different types of stuff. Tears of the Kingdom is gonna be a really good big game for them. So maybe they just want Tears of the Kingdom to be the biggest game this year. So what are your thoughts on this subject? Do you think there's gonna be a new Switch 2? Do you think you're gonna be getting the Zelda Switch? Do you think that there's gonna be the amiibo for the Tears of the Kingdom is gonna restock? Please, I really like to know what you think about all of this. Leave your comments in the comment section down below. And yeah, thanks for watching. See you in the next one.